Good morning. So, I'm in my car, I'm in a car park. I can hear church bells in the background because it's Sunday. And I am at Farnham Maltings for Unravel, day 3. I've only been for day 1 so far. I didn't come yesterday on Saturday. But I decided that Friday would be my shopping and my just generally mooching day, and today there's quite a lot of the Crochet Clan coming, so I thought I'd also vlog. So I've got a tiny bit more shopping to do, but not much. I will do a full haul when I get home, but I did buy a couple of skeins of yarn on Friday and the new Pompom as well. So, but yeah, I'm going to take you around with me. I've got my new mini tripod and we'll see how we get on.
Okay, so sit down, put your TV on, get a cup of tea, get a blanket on your lap. There's no stress here, girls. Chilling out. 3 steps to drop spinning. Step 1, clockwise twist. Oh, we're done, we're a third of the way through. Now what I'm doing here is, in front of my fingers, just building up loads and loads of twists, right? So you can see it's starting to go back on itself a bit, yeah? Lots of energy trapped here. Step 2 is the pop and swap. Pop it, swap it. So I've still got that all there.
Right.
And now I can play with my fluff. Okay, so if you want to change colour, add different fibre, just overlap it. So you're only working about 2 inches in front each time, okay? So you can design whatever thickness you want. This is quite a nice little chunky bit here. So I'm pinching 2 inches away, I'm going to let go here, and when I let go, you're all going to go, oh! So twist, we'll jump to my next fingers, ready? And then you just go back to step 1, twist, pop and swap. Let go. Yes, there we go. That's it. I mean, come on. That's not how you learn, is it? That's not how you learn. No, someone tried to teach you this, didn't they? All this. Yeah. No, not here.
Right, I'm going to have to do that. You're good because I've still got to
That's it. I can't make it any easier.
I'm home with the small person. You say hello. Are you waving? No, Mummy's gonna hold it back so you can't have it. Oh, I'm trying to get the camera. Right, hello. Hello. There's a face. Anyway.
Daddy, no.
So I am home.
Daddy.
I had to leave relatively early because I've got to look after this one while her daddy goes into London tonight for a nice meal with his family. So it was a nice day. I didn't actually get that much footage of like people, of the people I was with. I just got footage of the festival. But I will once this one is asleep later. Hello. Don't press the... Can you stop pressing the button? Don't press the button. Don't press the button. Okay. Once this one's asleep, I'll do a haul as well. So I'll turn my studio lights on. Anyway, once this one's asleep, I'll do a supplementing the collection bit. But no, it was really nice. It was a nice day, short-ish. I went to, and I'm annoyed with myself for not taking photos, but I went to the Jeanette Sloan talk. She was brilliant. She is a brilliant human being, and it was really nice seeing like how she was creative through her recovery from her brain tumour operation. And she did, bless her, try and start a conversation about all the stuff that's been going on Instagram over the last month and a half, and then got completely derailed by people just saying how great they were at stuff, and it wasn't great. But I appreciated her trying to start that conversation. So anyway, I'll see you in a bit. I'm still quite low down. I'm sitting on a child's desk chair. Anyway, I'm in a slightly different position because I basically just I've set up my lights to face down. So I might look a bit pale and pasty. Anyway, what I got Unravel. So day one, let's just make sure the small person's all right. Yeah, my husband is in has just run to he's gone to London for the evening to have dinner with family. So I'm also on monitor duty. I did bath time, I did bedtime. Right, so I'm going to end my Unravel vlog with what I bought. So let's split it into days. So day one, which was Friday, so I didn't vlog on Friday. I had a shopping list that I wanted to get the new Pompom because there's 3 crochet patterns in there. One of which is some mitts that I absolutely love, and I saw them in person and I still absolutely love them, and I know exactly the yarn that's going in them, which is the Vicky Brown book club January for Pride and Prejudice, Eliza's petticoats. I think it would just look perfect. The story, the design and the yarn will just go really well. It's the, I'm just going to show you, Pompom Quarterly, issue number 28. It's the botanical issue. I really want to make this jumper. Is she going to focus? Anyway, the other one, so yeah, this jumper. I really want to make that. And then the other ones that, so these are the crochet mittens. Let's see if you, they're just so interesting. They're crocheted into the 3rd loop, I think. Yeah, so that you can, it kind of looks like knitting but on its side. Very interesting. They're called the Felix mitts. So yeah, they're made in one colour, but I think they'll look beautiful with the browns and the blues of Eliza's petticoats. Then this is a crochet pattern. It's called Water Clover. And they had a sample of that at the show, so I don't know if I filmed that or not, but if I did, I definitely filmed the pullover, the sweater. Then the other ones I got quite excited about are this knitted t-shirt. I really like the patterning. I didn't rate this, but then I saw it in person in one of their samples and I quite like it. I would not do it in those colours, but it was quite nice. I like the rolled neckline. It's a bit high, but we'll see. This is another one of the crochet patterns, like this kind of cover up basically with fringes. I don't think I'd make that, but it is very pretty. That's a close up, and that's it. I like Pompom anyway because they do, so they've got a recipe for a hibiscus, there we go, hibiscus chamomile lotion bar, so I want to make that because I'm all for making my own hand creams and stuff like that. So first up was that. Then I had, on my shopping list, I had the 3rd yarn for my Odyssey shawl, which is the new Ho-He free pattern. And for that I went to 3rd Volt Yarns. Lola she's a maker of colour. She's one of the only UK based makers, hand dyers of colour that I've come across or that I've been able to find. So yeah, she's lovely, but she does sci-fi. So 3rd Volt Yarns is all about sci-fi and fantasy. And I bought this gorgeous specimen. Let's see, there we go. This is called Desire, which I think is from a Neil Gaiman novel. I'm not sure, I will have to look. This is on her Caroline DK, which is 100% superwash merino, 230 metres to 150 grams, so it's 15 grams, so it's quite a large skein. And I will pop a photo now of the other 2 yarns it's going to go with for the Odyssey shawl. So that was number 1. I then wanted my 6th yarn for my Crochet Your Fade, and I went to Dusty Dimples. She's lovely. She is another, oh come on, there we go. She is another underrepresented yarn dyer. I think I'm not going to even try and guess where her and her family have their origins. She is definitely British. I spoke to her. She's got the best London accent. I think it's London accent. She's got the best accent. But yeah, this is one of her merino singles, and it's called Give Thanks. It's a slightly cooler, so it's speckled in the same way as my La Bien Aimée, which is going to go in it, the Winter Garden, but this has a light grey base, whereas the Winter Garden is more of a warmer base. So the I don't think I've got a picture of all 6 yarns together, but the yarns will basically go from quite a dark green. It'll then go into this, and then it'll get warmer as you go along with your crochet your fade. So that's really cool, and there will be some left of this, so this will probably end up being a cowl as well. We did a lot of walking around on Friday. There was also some moving cars and going to Waitrose and walking back and all sorts of things, and there was a lot of chat, so I wasn't there to shop. I've said this before about the yarn shows this year. I'm not there to shop, but I decided that I wanted a souvenir skein for each day, and my souvenir skein for Friday was from... Oh, focus, come on, thank you. From the lovely Kaz. This is her slimline base, and then the colour is called Siren Serenade, and you're gonna see why. So this is her Aran to... They're all hand spun and hand dyed, so they're not exact, like chunky or Aran. So this is between an Aran and a chunky. It's 100 grams and it's 50 to 60 meters approximately for the 100 grams. This is probably going to end up being a really fun hat. And that was my Friday haul. Yeah, so this is Lola's card. Oh, come on. From Third Vote. Yeah. I love when they don't. There we go. That's her card, Third Volt Yarns. And then this is, there we go, Dusty Dimples' card. I love her little card. The other thing actually I bought on day one was this. This is a woven notions pouch, and I don't know if you can see, but there's glitter in that side. I don't think you can. Oh, maybe. Anyway, there's glitter yarn in this side, and this is a woven pouch from West Green Loft Yarns. And inside, she has a little thank you card. Come on. There we go, a little thank you card and a stitch marker. It's so cute. Yeah, so I'm going to put all my business cards in there for now. And once I find a project, it'll go in there. So, it's lovely. So she weaves them on her rigid heddle loom and then makes them up into bags. She only had 4 though when I went on Friday, and so I think she was just completely sold out by Friday. You have to get there early for those for Vicky. Right, and then today wasn't supposed to be about shopping. It was supposed to be about meeting up with friends. But after Friday, on Friday night, I sat at my computer and I worked through my stash and worked through all the queue that I had. And I assigned quite a few different things. So I added this. Well, I've had the sock head cowl on there for a while, and I had seen the wool kitchen yarns on Friday, and I was like, well, I need to make a sock head cowl out of one of them, or a hat. So today I went back to the wool kitchen and I bought this. This is her BFL nylon 75/25 base, and it's got my hair on it, and it's in the colour Frida Kahlo. So you've got the green, which is associated with her, and then you've got the flowers in her hair. It's so cute, and I love the green. It's just fab. Kind of, yeah, definitely goes with my hair. So yeah, this will end up being a sock head cowl, I think, or something that will show off the flashing. So I'm quite looking forward to that one. And then I'm going to be making the sparkling cider hat by Kristen of Villain Vine, and I've got the yarn, I just needed the beads, so I went to Moon Beads, who were there, and bought these rather beautiful little, they're kind of like dusky pink, yeah, dusky pink, to go with the yarn that I'm going to be using, which you'll see when I start making it up. So I bought some beads. I then have the lovely Rosina, as part of the Get Your Yarn Wishes Granted, gifted me her Rapture shawl pattern, and I have all the yarn that I want for it apart from one colour. So I went to see Amy and I bought her merino nylon base in, it's 75/25 in Naive watercolour. The reason why I did that is because I've got yarns that have got some green in them to go and wrap some blue, and also some kind of lightish dusky pinks, and there are some pinks. Oh, let's see if this is going to focus. There we go. There are some pinks in this, you can see kind of there. So that one. And then we wandered around. We went to see the Jeanette Sloan talk, which I've already talked about, which I'm really annoyed I didn't get any photos. Her talk was fab. Her talk was really good. It wasn't quite as originally intended, which is was talking about creativity to aid. It's in here. Wait a minute. It was creativity to aid recovery. Yeah, making as part of a therapeutic process. But she also did use the time to talk about the conversation about racism and inclusion in the knitting community. The conversation at the end of it didn't particularly, it wasn't productive, I think is probably the word, and there were a few of us that all kind of rolled our eyes at each other when certain people were talking. And at that point we all kind of said it's just not worth it, because these people want to make it all about them, which is a bit of a shame, but it was a fab talk up to that point. So right, and then my souvenirs gain for today was this. This was, I kept coming back to this. I looked at it on Friday, I looked at it on today when I bought Naive Watercolour, and then I went back for it when I had like 10 minutes to spare before having to run to the car to come back here. This is Stranded Dyeworks BFL Nylon, and it's in her anti-Valentine colour. So she always does 2 Valentine's Day colours, the real one, which I think is called Mosaic Broken Hearts. It's very pinky and purpley, and then she does the anti-Valentine as well, and I really, really love this. I have no idea what it's going to become. It's probably going to end up being socks. I don't know. This could totally be a sock head. And what could this be? They're both BFL. It's a shame they wouldn't go together. But I do have quite a lot of BFL yarn now. So they might find that they're all together, put together as something. Anyway. The only other things that I got today, there was the pattern that was released for the show, which is the Natica cowl by, doesn't actually say, that's bad, isn't it? The Colourful Knit. Doesn't say their actual name. Okay, so the designer is on Instagram and other places as The Colourful Knit, and it's made of Irish artisan yarn, who were there today. They were down in the cellar bar. Lovely colours, but all quite tonal and semi-solid rather than variegated or speckled. Right, then the only other things I received were presents. So the fabulous Flick brought me dark chocolate Tunnocks tea cakes, because my lovely Waitrose does not sell these. I think I've said before, I am in the same, my town's Waitrose used to be the smallest in the UK, and now there's a smaller one down the road. So it's now, I think, the second smallest Waitrose. So they don't stock fabulous things like this. So she bought me 2 boxes of Tunnocks dark chocolate tea cakes, and I've already had 2. And then the fabulous Faye has been making bags this week. I think just the urge took her. And we all got a bag from Faye, who's the Crochet Circle podcast. And I got this one. She put a photo up and I was like, oh, the boxy bags are cool. And this one has bats on it. Look. I've got a black bat there, there's a white bat there. It's so cool. She had actually made me a different one. And then when I said that box bags were cool, she was like, right, I'm giving her that one then. And it's nicely lined and black. I just love it. It's really, really clever. Anyway, I'm gonna have to try and make some of this style myself. I love the little tabs as well. So, and then it just folds neatly like that. So I feel very spoiled. But yeah, so it was a modest, it wasn't quite Yarndale, modest haul. I shouldn't use that word, should I really? So there you go, 5 skeins of yarn, all with purposes apart from these two. This one is definitely going to be a hat or a cowl. Cowl. It is merino, isn't it? Where's my... Excuse me. Yeah, it's merino. Oh, that'd make a really cool cowl, wouldn't it? Just like 3x1 rib. Oh, ooh. Interesting. But siren hair. Yeah, I am. I think I am going to make a cowl out of it. Oh, that might be a quick one. Anyway, it's been a fabulous couple of days. I've really enjoyed Unravel. It's a really nice festival. It was a little bit disorganised this morning because they hadn't quite printed off the tickets for the pre-orders at 10 o'clock, but we all pitched in and helped. My knack for being able to read upside down really helped. It's a really nice little venue. It's a proper rabbit warren, so you do lose people. Like, I didn't see Beck and Sharon to say goodbye to them today because I had to run away. But it was just really nice to see people. I had good chats with vendors. I found, Dragon Hill Studio, I think that's what they're called. They do amazing self-striping yarns. Literally live 15 minutes drive away from me. So not only have I got pearlescents who are 15 minutes drive south of me, but they also live in my town, the people that own it. I've also got Dragon Hill Studio that are literally like west. Yeah, they're west, 15 minutes drive west of me. They are in the same little town village where we go for gymnastics toddler sessions for my little girl. So we're going to meet up for coffee. I love meeting people that are close to me geographically. It makes my day because this hobby of ours is it's a global one, isn't it? Like it's and I've got friends all over the UK and around the world who do this, but not many that are local that do this. And my town has a monthly my town has a monthly craft night, but I don't go because it's the same night as brownies. And they have a couple of knit and natter groups in the day, but I don't go to them. So it's been quite nice actually to talk to vendors and get to know them, and yeah. Anyway, I realised I've kind of got 2 different colour palettes. I've got this one, and then I've got the cooler ones. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. Oh, and that, which is just everything. Right, thanks for coming along with me. I'm going to go and publish my podcast and then edit this. Bye!